What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we're gonna start off with the next one off of Justtrae's album Flowers Have Thorns 2. This one is called One Up. I'm very excited to check another one out from Justtrae. We've really been enjoying every song we've done by him on the channel. The way he tells his story, he keeps it real when it comes to people saying shit about him and talking trash. He always addresses that. He's very, very confident in himself. I love his flow style. I love the energy he brings. He gets into a lot of fun flow pockets and comes up with witty metaphors and ways to tell his story from his own perspective. And that's what I look for in artists, especially newer ones that I'm looking into, is that element of storytelling and getting to know a little bit about them and how they feel about things in life. I really like the realness of that. So, we've really been enjoying Justtrae on the channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, instrumentation. I really like diving in and going the whole 9 yards when it comes to breaking down the lyrics and all the topics in them. I think when we can apply them to our own lives and relate them to things that we go through, it can bring up a lot of great conversation, and we can also tell our own stories inside of that and inspire each other through that. I really, really thrive inside of that. It's one thing that I want to give to the world, is that inspiration. As somebody who pulled themselves out of a horrendous drug addiction and alcoholism problem that nearly took my life, and then got on here and started trying to provide the inspiration to other people who might be going through that. It's the most important thing in the world to me, and I thank you guys for giving me a place in a community where we can do that every single day that we get on here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much for everything. Like I say all the time, if you're going through a bad mental health or addiction problem, there's professional help available. Please go get it and live a better life for yourself. Chase all your dreams and become the person that you know you're meant to be. I love you guys. We're going to get into this for you. I'm Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is One Up by Justtrae. I like that. It's gonna come in hard.
I've been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna win. I've been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna win. Take a look.
Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. He ain't told a lie right there at all. There wasn't a lie told right there. I could say that. I mean, he said, I've been a top tier stunner, back road runner. I like the bounce on the buck there. I like stuff like that, the double syllable placement. Rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. He said, I like that right there, that road runner tie-in. That's cool. I like it. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers try to one-up. Yeah, that's how it is. It's competitive, man. Yep, hip-hop is a very competitive genre, that's for sure. We've learned that for certain on the channel. We've covered some diss battles, and we've heard diss tracks, and we've seen the competition inside of it. He's telling you, I'm in my own lane, I'm doing my own thing. He says, it seems every time I hop up on a beat, they try to one-up with me, like they're trying to do better than me or something like that. I love how real he keeps it. That's my favorite thing. I love how real he keeps it. Nice hook right there.
Get what I got, cause the dollars don't make me change. What I put inside this music, no record deal for exchange. What I put inside the pot of my lyrics are getting changed. That's the thing, some of y'all are trying to shame me for the change. When I bring it to the table, everybody grab a plate. Some of y'all take bigger bites, don't ever finish, let it waste. Everybody get to digging what I'm fixing, clean the plate. Man, it's finger licking good, the country boy that's on the plate. Only thing that's left behind is the dust, and I'll see you later. Dirty boots from other trails, I cater to different flavors. Smokers rolling all around like you breathing different paper. I ain't talking about the green, talking what I write on paper. Hi.
Oh my goodness. He gets better with each album that he's been putting out. His flow gets better, his wordplay gets better. The way he strings his run along sentences together is ridiculous in this one. That's a really, really good scheme right there. And he's saying a lot. I like this. Let's cover this right here. Take a look at what I got, 'cause the dollars don't make me change. What I put inside this music, no record deal for exchange. That a whole lot. That's a good one right there. No record deal for exchange. What I put inside this music, no record deal for exchange. What I put inside the pot and my lyrics are getting changed. That's the thing. Some of y'all are trying to chain me for the change, he says. Damn. I like that. What I put inside the pot and my lyrics are getting changed. That's the thing. Some of y'all are trying to chain me for the change. Yeah. He's saying some people just see him as a money grab. Essentially, he feels like probably people want to use him or something like that in certain instances, especially now that he's where he is. Right? It's understandable, man. That's what happens. That's how the vibes get sometimes. It fucking happens. When I bring it to the table, everybody grab a plate. Some of y'all take bigger bites, don't ever finish, let it waste. Man, don't ever. He said some of y'all take bigger bites, don't ever finish, let it waste, though. Man. Wow, it's like taking, okay, he's saying you'll take a lump sum almost, is kind of what I get from that, like that analogy right there. Wow. Everybody get to digging what I'm fixing, clean the plate. He's saying you better clean the plate for what I'm fixing. You're going to want to consume all of it. You're going to want to be filled up by it, right? Man, his finger licking good, the country boy that's on the plate. See, now he's the food on the plate that's being consumed. That's the metaphor for his music, right? I fuck with that. That is really, really cool right there. Only thing that's left behind is the dust, and I'll see you later. Dirty boots from all the trails. I cater to different flavors. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's saying lots of kinds of people fuck with me. It's not just one type of person that fucks with me. He's like, people, all kinds of people like what I got going on. That's how you want it to be, too, man. That diversity is a blessing for sure. I like that. I like that he has that in his support, right? His supporters are very, very diverse. I like that. Smoke is rolling all around like you breathing different paper. I ain't talking about the green, talking what I write on paper, he said. Jesus, man. I ain't talking about the green, talking what I write on paper, he says. Smoke is rolling all around like you breathing different paper. Wow. He's saying, wow, I ain't talking about the green, talking what I write on paper. Wow. He's saying that they aren't writing like him. He's like, none of y'all are writing it like me. You're not doing it like me, but you want to say something about me. That's what he's talking about right here. I love that he like goes full in and addresses that kind of stuff wholeheartedly. It's awesome that he sticks up for himself like that.
Later. Dirty boots from other trails. I cater to different flavors. Smokers rolling all around like you breathing different paper. I ain't talking about the green, talking what I write on paper. I live a life that's bulletproof. Bite the bullet from the truth. Take the powder out and fill it in with salt and hurt the wound. Cock it back and aim at you. Pull the trigger once or two. You know I don't miss a second. One is for my conscience. Spin a top tier stunner. Back.
My God. I love the aggressiveness. First off, you guys know I like the aggressive style of lyricism when it comes to speaking your truth and standing up for yourself inside of your music career. I appreciate the boldness of it. I really do. I love the attitude and the aggressiveness. It says, I live a life that's bulletproof. Bite the bullet from the truth. Damn. Take the powder out and fill it in with salt and hurt the woo. Salty bullets, man. He said this gonna be salty. Comes with a different flavor, hey? Right? Cock it back and aim it. You pull the trigger once or two. You know I don't miss the second one. Is for my conscience, dude. Good God. The double tap for the conscience, eh? He said I couldn't leave it at one and still remain in a good conscience with it. He said, you did too much. You said too much to me. That's what he said, right? Said I had to get my conscience cleared and make it twice. You gotta appreciate it, man. That's really, really awesome right there. I love his wordplay. Like I said, I really appreciate his wordplay a lot.
Life that's bulletproof, bite the bullet from the truth. Take the powder out and fill it in with salt and hurt the wound. Cock it back and aim at you. Pull the trigger once or two. You know I don't miss a second one. It's for my conscience. Been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna one up. Been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna one up. Ain't nobody rolling with me, I roll out the barbed wire. Have you hanging on the fence? I'll be laughing cause you tried. Reel you in just like some bait and cook me up a fish fry. Man, you got some catching up to do, I season every time. Come and get it if you want it, I better clean off my work boots. The levels that I'm on make you rethink like a chess move. This ain't no check and play, but you be checking what I'm about to do. I call it checkmate, I say it with my chest, a boss move. That's how I boss moves. We done through it looking hard too. Hold up, slow it down. I ain't talking about what you hop on to. Like a pogo stick is what you bouncing on to get my view. Better hop away, you feeling froggy. Split the legs in two. I don't need it.
Is he still going? He's still going.
Settle down, cause my picture is made from glass. You can see right through these eyes, there ain't no lies up in my raps. Some of y'all are translucent and losing us in your raps. I don't need to dress a certain way, my light goes through the glass. I've been a top tier stunner.
Wow. Jesus, man, there's so much in there. That's so good. Damn, bro. I love it. He said, ain't nobody rolling with me. I'll roll out the barbed wire. Have you hanging on the fence? I'll be laughing cause you tried. Man. Man. It's rolling out the barbed wire. Have you hanging on the fence? He says, I'll be laughing cause you tried to get to me. He says, reel you in just like some bait and cook me up a fish fry. Man, you got some catching up to do. I season every time. Time is a seasoning as well. That's a double right there. I like it. A season every time. He says, come and get it if you want it. I better clean off my work boots. The levels that I'm on make you rethink like a chess move. Yeah, when you're playing chess, you have to think about the many different possibilities that the game could go many moves ahead and consider what move is the absolute best decision to make. That's why chess is the hardest game ever, right? You have to be very intelligent to thrive inside of chess, right? And that's what he's saying there. He's saying the levels that I'm on make you rethink like a chess move. He's like, you can't predict what I'm going to do next. That's what he's saying. He's like, I'm mathematically putting this shit together for myself at this point. Like, I know what play I want to make and what plays I'm going to make down the road as well, is what he's saying. This ain't no checker play. Nice. But you be checking what I'm about to do. I call it checkmate. I say it with my chest. A boss move. Brilliant scheme right there. That's a really, really nice scheme. One of my favorites that we've had from Justtrae. That's one of my favorite schemes. That chess scheme was really nice, tying it into checkers. Check yourself as well, he's saying. And then checkmate. Wow. That's very nice. That's how a boss moves, weeding through it, looking hard too. Hold up, slow it down. I ain't talking about what you hop onto. Like a pogo stick is what you bouncing on to get my view better. Hop away, you feeling froggy, split the legs in two. Jesus Christ, man. I wonder if that's a reference to that Frog Legs track that he put out. It might be, I think that's a reference to that Frog Legs track that he put out. We didn't have it on here, but I heard it. I listened to it. Man, he said, I don't need to settle down because my picture was made from glass. You can see right through these eyes. There ain't no lines up in my raps. Some of y'all are translucent and losing. There ain't no lines up in my rap. Oh, is he talking about all the rappers being on drugs? Yeah, you can see right through these eyes. There ain't no lines up in my raps. He's saying, I don't. He's saying I ain't all fucked up and doing all these stupid things that other artists are out here doing and shit like that, right? It's like I got a level head about it. I know what I'm doing. Like a pogo stick is what you bouncing on to get my view is a nice one too. I liked that one. He said, some of y'all are translucent and losing us in your raps. I don't need to dress a certain way. My light goes through the glass. Break the glass ceiling, right? Good lord. This is really good. This is one of my favorite ones that we've had from Justtrae. I really like this one a whole fucking lot. This one is awesome.
Cause my picture is made from glass. You can see right through these eyes, there ain't no lies up in my raps. Some of y'all are translucent and losing us in your raps. I don't need to dress a certain way, my light goes through the glass. I've been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna one up. I've been a top tier stunner, back row runner, rolling in the backwoods on my own young gunner. Ain't nobody that I know in my road that's a runner. Every time I hop up on a beat, these rappers tryna one up.
Yes, sir. That's fucking dope right there. I like this. Very good track right here. I enjoyed it. The beat was awesome. The beat selection is great on this whole album. This whole album has some really good beat selection. That's my favorite thing about it. I've really enjoyed the beat selection on this album and the way that he flows on top of them. He really knows how to find the pocket that you can ride inside of a beat and say a whole lot of meaningful shit inside of. And he uses that to its full capacity when it comes to saying how he feels and telling his story with the music. This was fucking awesome. I really like this one a whole lot. Original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to Justtrae. Support all the artists we have on the channel. It's what we do this for. Get the music out into the world, especially helping out the independent artists, because it's a lot of fucking work to do this stuff without a label and without a big circle of people around you to really go out there and just do it on your own and be yourself. It's very, very admirable. It's a tough thing to do, and it's harder to break out whenever you're doing it that way. It's not easy, right? You don't have all the finances, but you're also not going to be madly in debt either, so it's better on that end of things, right? You're not going to go into debt or be fucking owing a label a whole bunch of money, and you're also not at risk of getting shelved either, and you can release music whenever you want and have that freedom to really say anything that you want and just tell your story wholeheartedly. I think that's the best thing about independent art, is that it has that capability, because the labels like to water shit down and push a very certain agenda in a lot of instances when it comes to the music they make their artists put out. I say make very seriously, because I feel like that shit's forced a lot of the time, right? It really does feel forced a lot of the time when it comes to mainstream songs and shit like that. But I really liked this a whole lot. I've appreciated this album so far. I can't wait to get into the next one off of it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kabi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Have a blessed night. Peace.